do you have concerns about your retirement plan? I know, Brooks, you've shared with me that your concern about your own retirement plan is one of the things that really got you invested in understanding ADUs and how they can support. Is that
Yeah.
right?
7 years ago, I had no idea what an ADU was. Zero. But I got laid off of a job
Mm.
and I was 55 years old. And I went, wow, I'm in trouble here.
Yeah.
I don't have a real good retirement strategy. And I probably lost the biggest platform I had for generating my retirement strategy at that time was a 401k. And I said, what am I going to do? And I started looking into how can I create an income that can be generated and be paid to me. And so I looked into
Yeah.
an apartment in my home and I found out about ADUs and I went, wow, I need to understand this. And so I spent the next year studying ADUs and how I could implement one for my retirement plan.
I love that.
And I really went around to understand, okay, if I'm going to do this, how am I going to make it work for me
Mm.
financially and into my future? And so I really strategized on how to make my ADU my retirement plan. And that's exactly what I did.
Wow.
So
Wow.
my wife and I went and figured, okay, we're going to take a leap of faith. We borrowed money from an equity of our house, got further in debt, quote unquote, to put in an income generating property in my backyard
Yeah.
and went through a year of getting it built and going, oh my gosh, we're making payments when we do it. And then we basically started to rent it out. And we rented it out for twice what I thought we were going to get because of the change in what's happening.
Wow.
And not only is it renting out for that, but it's basically paying more than we had to borrow to do that. So we're paying that down.
Yeah.
I'm essentially debt free as far as my house because every month it's being paid for by my ADU,
I love that.
which means one of the biggest expenses that you have in your retirement is housing.
Yeah.
My housing is now free.
Hmm.
Not only is it free, my housing is paying me $500 a month.
Is paying you.
Yeah. And at some point, it'll be paying me even more than that because we'll have paid off the loan.
Right.
So when I get to my retirement in a few years, we'll actually be receiving a huge amount of monthly income.
Wow.
Now, get this. I've created a big tax benefit. Now, my wife and I invested into our 401k,
Mm-hmm.
which is a tax deferred savings program.
Yeah.
So we didn't pay any taxes on that going in. But as we start drawing it out in our retirement,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to start paying taxes on it.
Right.
Because I now have an ADU, it is a business that is generating income, but also has tax benefits,
I
which
see.
I can help plan on a strategy in my retirement, how to manage that I don't pay as much in taxes by what I'm taking out of that.
That's perfect.
So it's a big tool. When
Yeah.
you're looking at retirement, and for most people, you want to look at retirement 10, 15, 20 years ahead
Ahead of time.
of retirement, not 5 years ahead of retirement.
Yeah.
And so if you're thinking about retirement, I would definitely say get together with your financial planner and talk to them about an ADU. And if you don't have a financial planner, I can get you in touch with some because
Oh,
that's
good.
part of who we work with. One of the biggest things that I share with everybody about an ADU is this is a tool you're using to help you take care of your future, your finances, and your family. And
Mm.
you're going to live with it for 20 to 30 years.
Yeah.
And so assemble a team and create a plan that not only gets it built, but how do you manage it
Yes.
for 30 years to give you the maximum return?
Maximum
That
benefit.
is the value of an ADU.
Wow. That is vast. That is so vast.
Yeah.
How does someone get in touch with you guys to understand how to start making this happen?
Yeah. Really, you're going to have very specific questions. Every ADU is unique to you.
Yes.
And everybody else, while there's some things are similar, it's unique to you and your situation.
Mm.
So what I encourage you to do is send me an email with what your questions are. We can start the discussion. And that email is really simple to know. And that is basically hello@aduutah.com. And by the way, someone outside is honking, trying to get in touch with us right
Hello.
now.
Hello. I like it. Thank you.